And if it wasn't a single, I literally don't know anything about Madonna. So, I mean, because I was there when she started. I was in like sixth grade when she started, something like that. And so Madonna's always been around, and I've always been aware of Madonna, and I have, liked several of her songs, but really only the singles. Um, I never bought a Madonna album, so this is a discovery, and this is a really ancient one because this is from Erotica, and I think that was like 91, 92, and that is outside of my normal 21st century pop requirement, but that requirement is waived when you're a Patreon member. So let's go. Very common early 90s beat, but that's okay. I'll bet it is.
I'd like to direct your attention to something that needs directing to. A lot of people talk about dining in and eating out. I guess that's what this song's about.
Eating out? Really?
I know this is not a dining room conversation. And you don't have to listen if you don't have the time.
Just like every video I make, you don't have to listen if you don't have the time. Where is she going to go with this, man? I mean, she's already made references with eating out. So a little subtle, but not entirely unmissed.
But let me remind you, in case you don't already know, dining out can happen down below.
Did I tell you?
Everybody's talking about wanting that and needing this. I'd just like to know if you want to learn a different kind of kiss.
Well, there is a theme today with these requests, and I don't know where you guys want me to go with things. Do I have to open OF or something for these kind of things?
So won't you go down where it's warm inside? Go down where I cannot hide. Go down where all life begins. Go down, that's where my love is.
Okay, no longer veiled. Very clear, very out in the open. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, compared to the last two we just heard, Vaj and my vagina, my Vaj and vagina, then it's about time for some subtlety, I feel.
Now what could be better than a home cooked meal?
Is that what you want to call it?
Depends on how you feel. You can eat all you want and you don't get fat. Now where else can you go for a meal like that?
Where else?
It's not fair to be selfish and stingy. Every girl should experience eating out. Sometimes when I come home from a hard day at work, I swear it's all I can think about. Everybody's talking about wanting that and needing this. I'd just like to know if you want to learn a different way to kiss. So
Okay, we're halfway through the song, and I think we got like one verse left, which is fine. I just want to know when you would listen to this. Are you listening to this on the subway? Are you listening to this? You're not listening to this jogging through the park. I mean, driving in the car by yourself. I mean, I'm trying to imagine scenarios where you're like, this is the perfect song for what I'm doing right now.
Won't you go down where it's warm inside? Go down where I cannot hide. Go down where all life begins. Go down. That's where my love is. Colonel Sanders says it best. Finger licking good. Let's put what you've learned to the test. Can you make a fire without using wood?
I'm sure at the time this was subversive. Can you make a fire without using wood? I don't know why I did that thing I just did. It just seems like the funny thing to do in the video.
Are you still hungry? Aren't you glad we came? I'm glad you brought your raincoat. I think it's beginning to rain.
Not a lick of subtlety left. Nothing. No subtlety left at all. Ooh. I do like the piano.
Everybody's talking about wanting that and needing this. I'd just like to know if you want to learn a different way to kiss. So won't you go down where it's warm inside? Go down where I cannot hide. Go down.
This is like this close to explicit. I did not know that Madonna went quite this far all the way back then. This is 30 plus years ago now.
Where all life begins. Go down.
Some people still would have had a problem with this if this ever became if this had become a single.
Where it's warm inside. Go down. Where I cannot hide. Go down. Where all life begins. Go down. That's where my love is. That's where my love is. Come inside. It's where all life begins. It's warm inside.
You just had to get that last come inside in there, right? You know, if you join the Patreon, you can verify that people asked for this stuff, and I'm not just being a horny old asshole. So that was actually a really great song. I really don't think that this needed to be 6 minutes because that's just out of hand. I think they could have done. I think she would have made a fabulous song with a bit more brevity, but it is still a cool song, regardless. I mean, it's hard to beat that kind of wackiness. This was brought to you by one of our Patreon members. They're all fabulous people. They all offer their unending support, and I appreciate every moment of it. So keep popping, babies.